So examples of how maths concepts could be taught in early years in a kindergarten setting are things like children are making patterns or continuing patterns on, and that's really the beginnings of algebra, sort of trying to work out, you know, if for instance you've got some blocks and you might have red, yellow, red, and then you might have red, yellow, and then a gap, and if the children can work out what comes next, they're starting to understand the basics of algebra. Doing simple things like lining up in height order before the children go outside is really, you know, some very early data type sort of work as well. And, you know, a whole lot of things. Doing puzzles and just, you know, is great spatial awareness, working out what fits where, as well as things like playing in the playground, developing the language of understanding spatial awareness and knowing when sort of when you're above, beneath, higher, lower, all of that sort of language and things that are talked about within the kindergarten setting is really useful in terms of sort of being transferable to maths skills. We like to think about maths as a lot more than numbers and just counting. It's about all those other concepts as well and having a good understanding of them. Really relating maths to the everyday, things that happen in the child's everyday life and taking that back to the family as well. Great opportunities for the family just to be doing things, simple activities like setting the table, you know, asking questions like how many knives do we need, how many plates, things like that. As well as when you're doing some cooking, fabulous opportunities for maths within cooking, talking about temperature and measurement and capacity. Getting the washing off the line is one of the best opportunities for talking about pattern matching, size matching, colour matching, all of these sort of activities. So things that are happening every day anyway, but it's just putting it into the mathematical context. And even when you're out and about, driving in the car, having conversations with children about how fast, how far, going to the supermarket, asking the child to get 2 red apples and 2 green apples, which one's heavier, weighing them. You know, there's so many opportunities to extend on maths. It's just a matter of asking those questions. The mantra for Let's Count is to notice, explore and talk about. So we really like to expand on that. So noticing things that are all around you, exploring that with your child and talking about it, asking lots of questions, the who, what, why, how type questions about everything. Stories and songs are another great way to introduce maths. So many stories involve maths, so it's, you know, and it's a matter of expanding on those and talking about it, having those conversations. In a nutshell, it's just about putting your mathematical glasses on and exploring your world and just, you know, noticing those where maths is in the everyday, talking about it and expanding on it, exploring it to the as much as you can.